Hey guys, this is Ray. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over some pickups and some cards I am prepping for PSA. All right, we'll start with a small group of cards that I was able to purchase. It was actually yesterday, the 15th. Zapdos EX. It was a small lot that I picked up off Facebook Marketplace. It's not going to be like a super big time, insane play money lot because there's a little damage to this Charizard. It was all kind of based off this Charizard. If this was a little bit cleaner, obviously the lot would be much better. But I paid $400 for this lot. This is probably a 6. This could probably be an 8. But I just thought they were cool, and it's something to kind of keep padding the eBay with, so I can keep trying to post every single day. And this is the other cards that came from the lot, but it's just gonna get thrown on the eBay and just sold as raw. Just go through it. I just think some of them are cool enough to share. It's about 40 hollows. But these are all going to be, they're all in not great shape. So basically, whatever I can use this raw lot for to pay down the cost of it, and then eventually get the cards graded, make that money back, will essentially be the play. So who knows when that will actually happen. A lot of cool cards in here, though. Just wish some of them were in better shape. Yeah, the hollow effect on this is so good. This is probably the cleanest card. This is probably actually near mint. Never mind. There's always, when you buy these lots, there's always a Machamp. There you go. The Comia Explode. So that is that lot. Those are essentially all the hollows and rares that came with it. It came with a bunch of comments on the comments too. I'm not going to go all through these, but there's actually probably a few cards in here that are worth a few bucks, and they'll eventually just make it to the eBay. All right, so I also had a order come in from Buy E. I was able to pick up the M movie promos. There's pretty much all of them except for like the big Pikachu. All in near mint condition. These ones are not able to make it to PSA, but I would grade pretty much any of these that I could. I think all have really cool artworks. I wish the Chikorita was able to be sent. It's just not clean enough, unfortunately. But, and that came with it. And I'll go through the PSA pile here in a second, but there's gonna be a lot more M movie promos, and that's where it came from. I actually picked up this like whole lot for it was like $100, and I mean, just the like Meowth alone, I was selling at Collecticon for like $20 each, and I got 4 or 5 of them. So this is gonna be a pretty good little lot for me, especially with grading. I picked up another Precious collector's box. I wanted to get more of these Pikachu. I think they're at a point now where people aren't necessarily talking about them as much, so I'm gonna grab some. All right, now I'll go through the PSA pile, and a lot of this is gonna be from Buy E. This is Gengar from the High Class deck. It's an amazing card, one of my favorite cards right now, and I'm gonna try to continue to pick these up when I can. This came with some Gengars you'll see later. So basically it was, let me just find it really fast. You can let me know how I did in the comments here in a second. Oh, I can't find it. There you go. This was basically one Buyee listing. Came with a sealed Hoopa, the sealed Eevee, as well as the sealed Gengar, and it was like $110. Let me know what you think and how I did, but when I saw these, I kind of was like, yeah, this is an auto buy for me because one, this Gengar is awesome, and I don't know, I don't think this is the biggest banger ever, but I just think it's a cool card, especially since it has, you know, the Pika Latios on it and the Rayquaza in the background. I don't know. I hate being like, hey, this is a slept-on card, because there's certainly a lot out there, but there's a lot of Pokemon here and a lot of cool Pokemon on here for like the price that these are at right now. This card is just speaks for itself. Star Pattern, Hollow with Eevee and Pikachu. But the guy had on Buyee had 2 of these sets. This was one of them, and then the other one would have come with the deal like this. Oh, I'm sorry, and this also had an armored Pikachu or armored Mewtwo as well. So it was all this for like $100. And I don't know, I just thought it was a great deal. I was able to pick 2 of those up, and I was happy for about, you know, for pretty much the same price. Especially since like everything was sealed. All right, I'll quickly just filter through the rest of these. Here's the M-Movie promo cards that I picked up that I will be grading. I just think a lot of these have really cool art. When you get Ash on a card, I think that's also really cool. Or is it? Yeah, that's Ash. Another one of those promos here. I got some small vintage stuff. Small amount of vintage stuff too. Nagavite Eevees. Some more Gengar. That's the other one I got because I picked up 2 of those lots. Starting to somewhat rehash some of this stuff. Sorry guys. More Unagabas. Because of course, I've already sent off a lot of about 50 of these to PSA. And here's some more vintage cards that I was able to pick up. I just either liked the design of these, thought they were a good deal, or just thought they were cool. Some more of the M-Movie promos. I mean, once again, I picked this lot up. It was $100. I think I've sold one of these in the PSA 10 for $200, guys. More Meowth. Honorary. And here are some of the hollows from the M-Movie collection I was able to grab. These are like $50 in the PSA 10. Anybody agree with me that like this is kind of just too cheap for what it is? I mean, this artwork is fantastic. Especially the design of the hollow and everything. I don't know. And the last few kind of pickups and send-offs. The Armored Mewtwo, which we already saw. And the last Armored Mewtwo here. So there you go. That's pretty much what I've been doing the past week and a half. I was coming back from vacation, so appreciate you guys always liking, commenting, subscribing, checking out the channel, communicating me in any way. I'll catch you on the next one, all right?